presenting Amna Pervez.
All right. Just a couple weeks ago, I come into the Honor Center and learned that Amna's car has been stolen. In it was her computer, books, notes, many of her belongings. Now this would send any of us into a tailspin. I don't know how I would deal with it. So when I saw her that morning, we embraced, and I said I was so sorry for what happened, and she whispered in my ear, "It'll be okay, Linda. Don't worry." And she was comforting me. It wasn't my car that was stolen. It was her car, and she was comforting me. But that is her style. Even with any and every hardship she has endured, Amna is a nurturer, the resourceful one, the innovator, the survivor. Amna and her family moved to the United States from Pakistan when she was 8 years old. And even at this early age, Amna's spirit and heart told her that the cultural restraints placed on women didn't fit her. She wanted a voice in her future. Continual disagreements with her family over her role forced her to leave her home at the age of 18. What followed has been some very, very difficult years for Amna, but again, her resourcefulness and strength, along with the help of some tremendous individuals along her way in high school and so many other areas, have allowed her to survive. But she's a survivor no matter what anyway. So we fast forward a bit. There's so much in between, but we're going to take you ahead a few years. Along the way, she worked for MAC Cosmetics, you can see, for some years and progressed into leadership roles. But there was still something missing in her life. And she soon found herself at Mount SAC for lack of anything else to do. Well, at Mount SAC, she's found a home. She's been an exemplary student and has prepared herself to attend the most rigorous transfer programs. We're waiting to hear from Columbia. She's already been accepted to Berkeley. She is praised and respected by her instructors. Beverly Green, one of her recommendation writers, noted that she knew from the first day that Amna, who was sitting in the front row, was going to be a positive addition to her class. She would contribute because of the confidence and poise she exhibited from the very beginning. She encouraged the other students to participate actively in class discussions. Amna was articulate and motivating, and other classmates looked to her as a leader. I was privileged to work with her in the Summer Bridge program. I was doing the counseling class, and Amna was the SI for the English class, and the students loved her. They would come into class and they would talk about how she helped them, how she broke down the details of what they were learning, and she really is a superior instructor. We always love it, Carolyn and I, when a class comes into honors and Amna is there. She talks to the students. They could be high school students coming in, or maybe a class from the Learn or an English or a counseling or whatever. But she speaks to them, she inspires them, she tells them that they can reach their height. And in fact, now she is requested, and I'm thinking to myself, what are Carolyn and I, chopped liver? You know? But they request Amna, which is really, really the way it should be. So she is just someone who excels academically, personally. She embodies the spirit of accomplishment and perseverance. I present to you student of distinction, Amna Pervez.
For those that know me, know that I have much to say about everything, but I can't even look at all of you right now. But I would like to start off by saying thank you to the committee for deeming me worthy enough for this honor, so thank you for that. When I first came to Mount SAC, I was very bruised and broken. I was experiencing many changes in my life and felt vulnerable and lacked confidence. Upon starting my first semester, I really did not know what to expect as a returning student. All I knew is that I felt scared, and very early in my educational career at Mount SAC, I had the good fortune to meet Carolyn Kuykendall, Linda Diaz, and Dr. Rebecca Hatch when I joined the honors program. These wonderful ladies didn't just become my support system, but they also became my family. The subsequent semesters were a time of adjustment, but with high hopes for a bright future for myself. I truly credit my success as a student and the growth of my character to the unwavering support and unconditional love that I received from Carolyn, Linda, and Dr. Hatch. I truly would not be standing here today had it not been for these ladies. I'd like to extend a special thank you to David Parra, Amir Dillon, and countless other friends who, no matter how ridiculous a request I made, were essentially the sunshine in my life and my best friends. Thank you. Additionally, I'd like to thank the staff and administration at Mount SAC for everything they do to help make the student experience positive. People like Heidi Lockhart, Crystal Bybee, who's not here today, who dedicate each day to making a difference. And last but certainly not least, thank you to all the wonderful and inspiring professors that I have had the pleasure to study with. Thank you for challenging me as a student and preparing me for the next phase of my educational journey. Thank you.